गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी राधा माधव कुंज विहारी कुंज विहारी राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितानेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलां श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। जयतां सुरतोर्पङ्गो मम मन्दमतेर्गतिः मद सर्वस्व पादाम्भोजो राधा मदन मोहनो दिव्यवृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमदः श्रीमद्रत्नागार सिंहासनस्थो श्री राधा श्रील गोविंद देवो प्रेष्ठालिभिः सेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भि वंशीभटतटस्थितः कर्षन् वेणुस्वनैर्गोपी गोपीनाथ श्रियेस्तु नः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश धारिणे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। वासुदेवाय। नष्टाप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। सांदीपुनी महाराज की जय। ISKCON उज्जैन की। ISKCON ISKCON Ujjain Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srimad Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaja ki Jai. All Guru Shri assembled devotees, Samasta Upasthit Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. All Premanande. It's on? Ready to go? Okay, so I was informed that I could speak in English. Yeah. Anyway. English is okay? So, ISKCON Ujjain devotees ki, I could see them. English is all right, right? Yes, no? I can't see all. Could I see them? So, अंग्रेजी ठीक है ना? या मुझे बताया गया था कि अंग्रेजी में मैं बोल सकता हूँ. कौन कोऑर्डिनेटर है? I think you all speak English. Those, I'm seeing you, all the devotees of Ujjain. Of course, this is not limited to ISKCON Ujjain devotees. It is also for all the devotees and all the disciples of Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj that I'm addressing here today. And then again, it is not limited, it doesn't have to be limited to Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj's disciples only. Others are also welcomed, and I know many of my disciples are also right now online, watching and hearing our, I don't know, it's a talk, it's a presentation, is it a Bhagavatam class? We did begin saying or praying Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So while chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, I was remembering, or I was offering my prayer. This is a prayer. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya is prayer unto Vasudev. But Vasudeva is not just one. There are two Vasudevas. And they are presiding deities of ISKCON Ujjain. Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj invited and welcomed and installed and established Krishna Balaram in ISKCON. And so we thank Maharaj for giving us Krishna Balaram. Yeah, Prabhupada had given us Krishna Balaram in Vrindavan. Balaram had their pastimes in Ujjain, Avantipur, 5,000 years ago. So, and we have, by divine arrangement, the will an arrangement of Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. We have Krishna Balaram in Ujjain also. Sri Krishna Balaram Ki. So I was saying there are the two Vasudevas. Who is Vasudev? Son of Vasudev is Vasudev. How many sons he had? Of course he gave birth to 8 sons, but only 2 survived. And they were, 8th was Krishna. Hence, Balaram, Krishna, when we should be remembering Krishna, but Vasudev Balaram also. And Krishna Balaram's appearance day. So prepare. Well, then I also did recite one verse from Bhagavatam. Nastaha Bhadreshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavatasi Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki. Well, we a lot of temples, our devotees are reciter of Bhagavatam. They recite this verse also as part of invocation, Mangalacharan. And of course, sometimes there's on that verse, maybe what also explains today meditation. Prabhupada. So is him, my Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. He could be everybody's Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. So, I think that remembering Bhakti Charu Srila Prabhupada says, and like that, this way it becomes Bhagavata say. Or things or persons. So here is a Srila, all the 3 initiations in 1 year. And I have a little clip you could yes? Where is the clip? I was saying this, like Srila Prabhupada's shadow during 77. Where is it? Sorry, we are not that together. This is becoming auto, could we control? Is Bhakti Charu's Swami. So you can try to also hear that another time from another source. Srila Prabhupada, I cook every day thinking that someday you will eat. So this is during 77, Prabhupada is not ill. You could see Bhakti Charu Maharaj, the famous. And one time Prabhupada did say, here comes Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, the famous cook. So Srila Prabhupada was not eating because he had no appetite. But Bhakti Charu Maharaj would cook religiously every day, praying and hoping that someday Srila Prabhupada would eat. An excellent cook and servant of Srila Prabhupada. And of course, he did cook for Prabhupada during Prabhupada days, but he kept cooking, cooking for his god brothers also. We had so many opportunities to eat the cooking. Our Maharaja had cooked Chinese noodles for me and me only. I was his guest in Kolkata, and Maharaj cooked Chinese noodles for me, and we ate them together. He taught me how to eat Chinese noodles. It's not easy to. And this was very favorite pastime of Bhakti Charu Maharaj to cook or oversee the cooking, prepare all the menu, invite his god brothers. This happened so many times. He did that every year, and I had opportunities so many times to honor prasad with him or honor prasad cooked by him. What? A powerful, could we get rid of this or? Maybe it's okay. Powerful preacher and kirtaniya. I mean, you all know. The whole world knows his powerful preaching, traveling all over the world and giving seminars on very special topics. ISKCON founder Acharya, this was one of his famous seminar, and big gatherings. He would attract good size, large size audience wherever he went, and make presentations or give seminars and classes. Here you could see, Radhanath Maharaj is also there, and his Maharaj is dancing. Maharaj in a prayerful mood, offering prayers. And here you go, see him dancing with Sachinandan Maharaj during some Nagar Sankirtan, or could be Ratha Yatra festival. Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita Vaditra Madhyan Manaso Rasena. He was a pujari. I know every year we used to kind of during Mayapur festival compete, who gets to worship Narasimha Dev. And then I would try to go there and worship, but then I would see Maharaj already entered the altar and is ready to worship Narasimha. Then I would step back, wait for another opportunity. Here you see bathing Panchatattva. And we are saying here, but एक थोड़ा खाली हो सकता है ISKCON Ujjain. ISKCON Ujjain was Maharaja's brainchild, or he was a master mind behind ISKCON Ujjain. This looks like a ribbon cutting. Of course it is ribbon cutting, but I don't think it is a Ujjain. Maybe not. But we wanted to show that this temple opening happening in Ujjain. Where's Ujjain temple? ISKCON Ujjain ki. So this was a gift of Maharaj to the whole world, or to Ujjain people and the region around Ujjain. He built the temple in 10 months. Yeah, Gopal Krishna Maharaj said the other day that Maharaj should receive a special award for building and opening temple in 10 months. And then there was a grand celebration. Maybe some of you who are watching or are present at ISKCON Ujjain right now were present, or maybe not present, but it was a grand celebration. Maharaj invited all his god brothers, our GBCs, sannyasi god brothers, and so many disciples from around the world, South Africa, here, there, and leaders across India, and the locals also joined. What a festival. Amazing. I was there to witness. So please go visit Ujjain temple. And I think, I'm just thinking, the Maharaja's Vapu is being flown to Mayapur. He's on the way to Mayapur, and tomorrow is his Samadhi ceremony planned. But there is going to be also Pushpa Samadhi, I heard, in Ujjain also. So it's already Tirtha, and with Maharaja's Pushpa Samadhi in Ujjain, it's going to be Maha Tirtha for everyone to visit. This is the front darshan of the temple building. What is this? Worshipping. Maharaj is worshipping Anand Sej. I think this is when the ground-breaking corner-laying ceremony is taking place in Ujjain. This is that time. And Maharaj is carrying, what is he carrying? Anand Sej, okay. Anand Sej ki jai, and Maharaj is carrying Anand Sej to be installed, and then he's going to be holding the building. He has entered the pit and he's placing Anand Sej. And the ground breaking, you could see, is in action, and the yajna performed. And the deities are being installed in presence of so many exalted Vaishnavas, Maharajas, God brothers, God sisters, and ISKCON Ujjain is blessed with Jagiraj Adharan ki, and there's a Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, and we missed Radha Madan Mohan ki jai. Beautiful deities, and our Krishna, Balaram. Yeah, they belong to Ujjain. They have performed their pastimes in Ujjain. They did their studies in Ujjain. And we have Narasimha. And where is Sandipani Muni? And Maharaj also installed not only Srila Prabhupada, but Sandipani Muni also, which I think we did not manage to get that slide. Okay. And we want to hear Maharaj. Maharaj is sharing memories now. Is this going to work? Wait a minute. Wait. I want to hear. Pause and Ekalavya, you want to take part in this? I don't know whether they will manage, huh? It's a simple thing. We need a microphone? No. They're not getting audio. Wait.
Prabhupada just press the mic. And just by the sound of the bell I could understand. So I somehow, finished making the orange juice, put it in Prabhupada's silver cup, and took it on a silver plate and rushed into Prabhupada's room. But as I opened the door, I heard something that sounded like a thunderbolt. And Prabhupada was just telling me like, take it away, I don't want it. I get out of here. But I could not get out. So with the bowl in with the plate, with the glass of orange juice in my hands, I just kept on moving towards Srila Prabhupada. And I came to Srila Prabhupada and I held it in front of him. For some time, Srila Prabhupada didn't pick up the glass. And finally Prabhupada picked it up and he started to drink it. When he started to drink it, I realized that I forgot to bring the bowl of water that Prabhupada would need to wash his mouth after drinking the juice. So I ran to the kitchen, got the bowl of water. And then when Prabhupada was washing his mouth, then I remembered that I forgot to bring the napkin.
Okay, so that was beautiful memory Maharaj shared with us of his and you heard, so you know what he's talking of, his very intimate relationship with Srila Prabhupada and his dealings with Srila Prabhupada, and then understanding Prabhupada, or we could say he's talking about his Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Charu, Swami Maharaja's Prabhupada, as he had seen through his eyes and experienced in the heart. Yeah, next.
Prabhupada just
So, you could, it is a Rath Yatra somewhere in the west, and Maharaj is offering his respects to the chariot of Jagannath, and the other one you could see is sweeping, not in front of Jagannath, but sweeping somewhere, as very humbly Raja King Pratap Rudra had done the sweeping part. So Argundija Maharaj is doing cleaning. So that's humble humility. He was an author, not only speaker and singer, but skillful author. And then he has left behind this masterpiece of literature, Ocean of Mercy, by Bhakti Charu Maharaj. So this is a must read. They call it must. What happened? Here he is offering his book to Srila Prabhupada. I think either that is his book or one of the Vyas Puja offering, Vyas Puja book. You just next. Okay. This is in Durban, South Africa. Yeah, Maharaj organizes his Vyas Puja, but he doesn't call that as Vyas Puja, but he calls that as a memorial, Prabhupada Memorial Festival, because it coincides, his birthday coincides with Prabhupada's arrival in America. So I was kindly invited 1 year, I think I don't remember now exactly, several years ago in Durban, South Africa. 2012. Okay, good. So Maharaj, he has come all the way out of the temple, going out of his way to receive me. And so that meeting and that greeting was heartfelt and unforgettable. Leaves deep impressions upon you. So this way our loving dealings and relationships are solidified. This is Maharaj again. We have walked together. He walked me together with him in Durban temple. And okay, this is back in Surat. I also was invited one more time, few years ago during his Vyas Puja. 2015, ISKCON Surat had sponsored, organized Maharaja's Vyas Puja, again festival, memorial festival, and you see us together. And so like that, you know. So this way, like this, he becomes Bhakti. And it's not that he dealt with me only lovingly the way you are seeing, watching here, but he had similar dealings with hundreds, if not thousands of devotees around the world. Well, especially his God brothers and God sisters. So if and this is a Priti Lakshanam, as we hear in Updeshamrit. Guhyamakhyati, you see, Guhyamakhyati, Prachati, like that. Bhungte, Bhojayate, Chaiva, Dadati, Pratigannati. So we had so many of those opportunities of good. And as I said, I'm nobody special. Maharaj had dealings like that. Friendly, loving, confidential dealings and discussions, relationship with so many devotees around the world, including, of course, disciples. And here again, last year I was in America, and Maharaj, I was in Orlando, which is near D-Land, or D-Land is near Orlando, it's a big city in Florida. And I was doing, I had some program there. As Maharaj found out that I was in town, and Maharaj was at his residence, he insisted that I had to visit him. So it was kind of order. He was insisting. So and I happily visited Maharaj. It was during morning, early morning hours, and again greeting and meeting. And this photograph is of that occasion. He is at Maharaj is at his D-Land property, beautiful property, and there's a selfie. So these memories are eternal. You could see, this is in South Africa, to the left-hand side, and that's Bibi Govind Maharaj and Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj, and I'm hanging in there from behind. And so these are the loving bonds, and this is meeting of the hearts, and this is what keeps us united. United we stand. So Maharaj has played that role in uniting Prabhupada's family, bringing each other closer, and then closer to each other and closer to Krishna, Balaram. Yeah, I don't want to focus so much on me, but there's more of me here. To the left. Yeah, the left photograph and the umbrella on the top. This umbrella is about Bhakti Charu Maharaj. This is in Ujjain during. Is it? Okay, this is Nasik. I thought it was Ujjain. In Ujjain. So what is happening here is Maharaj is conducting initiations, and I also conducted. We both had conducted initiations. So Maharaj was never happy with some shake hand or greeting, pranam from distance. He would go all the way. He would enter your heart. So it's not superficial, it is at deeper level the meeting takes place. And that we have experienced over again, and time again and again and again. To the right again, Maharaj, this is in South Africa. You could see Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj, and I think this is again Bibi Govind Maharaj. Maharaj invited us for lunch prasad. Yeah, he would do that. He'd always take this opportunity to invite his god brothers or sisters to come and dine with him or honor prasadam with him. Okay, here my memories again, because this is my this is I think is in Ujjain, back in Ujjain again. Kumbh Mela time. temple ground of Ujjain temple, taking a walk around, and Maharaj is showing me the property, and I could have found photographs of Maharaj greeting and other leaders, other God brothers somehow. This is limited presentation. It's just focusing on Maharaj and myself. We are having competition here. I think we both have garlands. We both are holding garlands, and we're trying to garland each other. I want to garland you first, and Maharaj wants to garland me first, and there's a whole competition, tussle is going on. And Hari. Next. Oops. So, of course, we were brothers belonging to the same family. Of course, that is what makes us brothers, the same family. And we were together for Hari. क्या होगा? You're good. Yeah, I speak. Yeah, so yeah, being 40 years together or more. So many encounters and under so many different circumstances. We were together. Next. Now, they're going to hear?
Yeah.
Stop this.
And replay.
Yeah. They will hear? Now, this is something very special. I don't know. ये नहीं चलेगा?
So,
wait. So this is very last talk that Prabhupada, Bhakti Charu Maharaj gave. He was in Hari. He spent many months in Ujjain. Then he traveled to America. And upon arrival, I don't have the details, but this is like his arrival speech. He has arrived in America, D-land, and he's addressing devotees. And this is the last recorded speech, talk given by Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. And it's a long one. I have selected, of course, just a shorter version, or just a portion of it. How to conquer death perfectly is a theme of his talk. Yeah, you think? Wait, I'm still not ready. So Maharaj is talking in this, you may have watched, I'm not sure, but I want to get your attention to this portion of this last speech of Bhakti Charu Maharaj, wherein he's talking about how to conquer death perfectly. And he's talking about, Prabhupada's You will hear that, I think. Yeah. And well, when I watched this last talk of Bhakti Charu Maharaj, I was wondering whether he had some indication or whether he had some clue that is going to be leaving us behind, is going to be departing. And it's like a speech given before his own departure, anticipating his departure, and then he is talking in advance, addressing devotees. But he is doing that, so of course I don't know, I'm not God. I don't know everything, what was on mind of Maharaj. But so he's letting Prabhupada speak. What he wanted to speak, I'm thinking. What he wanted to speak, instead of him speaking himself, he's letting Prabhupada speak. And Prabhupada's speech before Prabhupada's departure, Prabhupada is getting ready to leave his body, and that time Srila Prabhupada had addressed his disciples. And in this talk of Bhakti Charu Maharaj, Maharaj is sharing all that, how Prabhupada was arrived from Rishikesh. Of course, Bhakti Charu Maharaj brought him, Tamal Krishna Maharaj, Bhakti Charu Maharaj brought him to Vrindavan, and then Prabhupada is addressing his disciples. All his disciples are, heartbroken by hearing that talk of Prabhupada, and how Prabhupada is trying to console them and pacify them. And so Maharaj was a witness to all that. Maharaj was right there when Prabhupada addressed his disciples. And so instead of talking himself, he's letting Prabhupada talk. So you will listen to
I was attending Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada was lying in bed. Then Prabhupada called me. So I lifted the mosquito net and lit to Srila Prabhupada. And then Prabhupada said, the time has come for me to leave my body. I want to leave my body in Vrindavan. Please take me to Vrindavan immediately. I mean, you can well imagine my condition, like when Prabhupada started to speak like that. I just literally started to shake all over. And I just ran downstairs and woke up Tamal Krishna Maharaj, told him what Prabhupada told me. And Tamal Krishna Maharaj also jumped out of his bed and ran upstairs. And Prabhupada told him the same thing. The time has come for me to leave my body. I want to leave my body in Vrindavan. So please take me to Vrindavan immediately. So that night only we packed everything. None of us spoke, just silently packed everything. Prabhupada's things first and then our things. Then we went to Vrindavan in the morning. I'm sorry, first we stopped in Delhi for the night, and the next morning we left for Vrindavan. So when we arrived in Vrindavan, all of a sudden the devotees got the news that Prabhupada was coming. So they all were ecstatic.
that Prabhupada was coming. So you can really imagine the ecstasy that was prevailing there. But then Prabhupada mentioned why he came. After the darshan of the deities, Prabhupada walked to his room, all the devotees followed him, chanting kirtan, and they came to the room, and there Prabhupada mentioned why he came, and that was something like they were so ecstatic, and all of a sudden the whole scene changed, and they just started to cry. They just broke down crying. And Prabhupada started to explain how death is inevitable for everyone. And he quoted that verse, Dehinashmi Yathajive Kaumaram Jovanam Jara. Like this body changes from childhood to youth, Kaumaram, Jovanam, Jara. Then eventually it becomes old. And then Tatha Dehantara Prapti. The body changes, but Dehi na, the Dehi, the owner of the body, doesn't change. The body changes from childhood to youth to old age. The body is continuously changing, and we visibly notice that. But whose body is changing? The soul's body. Soul is the proprietor of the body, and the soul is immortal. And in this way, Prabhupada just explained that how we have to accept that all of us at some point, someday, sooner or later have to leave our bodies. But dhiras tatra namahati. Dhira, one who is situated in knowledge, one who has become steady receiving this knowledge, he doesn't become bewildered, muhati. He doesn't become overwhelmed. It was such a beautiful lecture, or beautiful words of wisdom from Srila Prabhupada.
PPT something?
PPT hai.
So, and काय त्याच्यावर?
Last release Prabhupada Ghat.
Yeah. So, so that was those were last words of Bhakti Charu Maharaj. And I'm sure you have taken note of what he's talking about. So we should rehear and capture, listen, contemplate on what he said that in that message. Could we come back to this? Maybe. So, and towards the end, I just would like to share the letter that I addressed to the disciples, you all disciples of Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Yeah, different leaders were writing, addressing you all. So I also did, which was circulated around by GBC Secretariat and on Leadership Sangha, on Leadership Conference. So I'm not sure whether you had access and you managed to read this, but I'll just run through my letter to you all. Dear disciples of Bhakti Charu Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. When I heard the news of Maharaj having tested positive for COVID-19, you know when that happened, I was left speechless. Daily at that time of the morning, I am on a Zoom Japa conference. I made the announcement to the participants in much disbelief. I checked again with my disciples if this message was in fact authentic, and a part of me feverishly hoped. Could you make it bigger? That there was some error or this was just fake news. Could this be made? Okay, that helps. Thank you. And then you just scroll up. Yeah, thank you. I could not concentrate on any of my services and had difficulty in following the daily routine for rest of the day and several days thereafter. I was very disturbed and disheartened. All that I could think of was Bhakti Charu Maharaj, and went deeply into thoughts and prayers for his recovery. And eventually I heard the news which was dreading. Bhakti Charu Maharaj had departed, and I immediately thought about how Bhakti Charu Maharaj had helplessly wept at Srila Prabhupada's Samadhi, ready to sacrifice his life alongside that of Srila Prabhupada. Such was his intense grief after the departure of his spiritual master. In all of his lamentations in separation from his Guru Maharaj, lovingly remembering him and serving him in separation, Vipralamba Seva, only intensified his relationship and increased his services over the years. Following in the footsteps of your beloved Guru Maharaj, may you also solidify your relationship with Maharaj and expand your services by following his example and instructions. In lamenting Maharaja's departure, I had this intense desire to hear Maharaj once again, to feel his close presence, and I regretted not having the foresight to record our last telephonic conversation just before he left for America. Bhakti Charu Maharaj had just finished watching Lost Village documentary. He was in Ujjain and he had watched this Lost Village documentary. Maharaj had called me and said to me, I got to know you better. He said that to me. In his inspired self, he excitedly suggested that I refresh and relaunch the Lost Village production because he saw the relevance of its content for the COVID-19 pandemic. Two of us had resolved, as we were talking, to communicate more regularly over the phone and meet and spend more quality time together as well. Maharaj had also accepted my invitation to visit Pandharpur. I was really looking forward to that visit, and now under new scenario, this could only happen on another realm. Following his departure, I wanted to hear some of Maharaja's bhajans or lectures. And to my great surprise, the first bhajan which I came across was Jayanilo Premadhana, Maharaj was singing, which Maharaj had sung on the disappearance day of one of our predecessor acharyas. In his soothing voice, as his soothing voice filled the room, I felt really close to him. I had a strong momentary feeling that Maharaj is right here, that he had never left. Listen to Maharaja's, I'm addressing you all, disciples. Listen to Maharaja's sweet singing and the enlivening talks. From my experience, I would also advise you to remember the times you had spent with Maharaj giving you general and specific instructions, and make a plan to follow the same, and you will feel his presence and his company forever. As Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, he reasons ill who tells that Vaishnavas die when thou art living still in sound. Vaishnavas die to live, and living try to spread the holy name around. As I searched for further closeness to Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, I was sharply conscious of all the anguish and pain that you, his children, must be feeling. My heart goes out to all of you. Your loss is our loss. Your grief